when we defined the column tracks, we've been setting the size of each track using pixels. This may be what you want, but using a fixed value, by default it makes your grid not responsive. And also this is limited. So for example, what if you wanted to have 4 grid columns with the same width? You may use 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25%. Well, how did you know that 25% is the value that you need to set? The answer is that you've been doing some math calculations. And now what if you want to create 5 column tracks with the same size, or maybe 6 column tracks, or maybe 12 column tracks? Well, you'll be spending your time doing math calculations. Fortunately, CSS Grid layout introduces new features that adapt content to available space and size grid items with the grid container. One of these features is the FR unit, also called the fraction unit. This unit is a flexible unit that was designed for creating grid tracks that expand and contract based on the free space in the grid. And it is simple and easy to use. So for example, if you want to create 4 column tracks with the same width, well, here in the grid templates column, you set 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, and 1 FR. And now you have what you want. So if you want 5 column tracks with the same width, you add 1 FR here, so you set 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, and 1 FR. And now if you want one grid tracks to be bigger than the other tracks, for instance the second one, you can do this by setting a value of 2 FR. Or maybe 3 FR. You can also set a fixed size to a specific track and a flexible size to the other tracks. So let's do this. By setting a value of 200 pixels to the first one, then 1 FR, 1 FR, so now we have 3 column tracks. The first one is fixed, and if you try to resize the viewport, you can notice that the other ones are flexible. And now let's see something cool. There is a useful feature in CSS Grid layout called the minmax function. The minmax function lets you set the grid track's minimum and maximum size. So for example, if you go to the grid templates column, here you can set the minimum size of the grid track and the maximum size of the grid track. And we will be doing this for the first track. So let's replace this with the minmax function, and let's set a min value of 200 pixels and a max value of 300 pixels. So this means that the first column track will not get any narrower than 200 pixels, and once it expands, it won't get any wider than 300 pixels. The cool thing with the minmax function is that you can set a value of FR in the max value. So if you say something like minmax 200 pixels and 1 FR, now the second track does not get any narrower than 200 pixels, and if there is available space, it will take one fraction of the available space. So if you try to resize your browser, you can see it clearly.